Who had to go OUT? I'm sweating over here. It's pretty hot here. Anyhow, let me just find it on here and we'll get started. I bought the new Curious George. I'm saying it's the new movie, right? I'm like, oh, there's a new Curious George movie. You know that song, the Upside Down song, which I used to always say was Kayla's song because Kayla turned everything upside down. Anyhow, turns out that movie's 10 years old. I never saw it. I bought it tonight for Avery. Figure it's better that I buy it because she'll watch it like a million times. She loves Curious George and she always says, George, George. So she's in there watching that now. And she went in like, I think I had her in there about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, you know, if it works, she loves him. George, George. Anyhow, here we go. First person is Jay. Love between me and Brianna, the Aries. It looks like romance should heat up, and you've got the Magician here, which should help that out. Your perseverance pays off. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders when the two of you are both more prepared to move the relationship forward sometime before the end of this month. Things look pretty good. Summer love. Well, I have to ask him a couple of times to do it because he doesn't really want to, or because he doesn't really think about it and he forgets about it. Is it because he doesn't want to do it? Is it because he forgets? Well, it's kind of both. You have to keep reminding him because it's not his top priority. I don't know what it is. It's not his top priority, and because he's doesn't really want to do it. I don't know if it's a chore for him or he feels like it's just something else he has to do. Anyway, if you stay on him, he'll do it. Urieli, I don't see the question yet. Let me do Adriana. Is Sergio interested in my friend? She's an employee now. No, he's not interested in her, but let me tell you what it is. Because I've seen this. This used to happen at A&P all the time. All the time. It didn't matter what they looked like or who they were. But the new girl was always the hottest thing in town for about 5 minutes, and then the fuss sort of disappeared. So if you feel like he's been paying her attention, he probably is, but it's not going to last. For some reason, I don't know what it is about the new girl, but every single new girl, everyone that ever worked with us was always the hottest thing in town for about 5 minutes. And then everybody forgot about it until the next person came in. Yeah, it's not really that he's interested. And I mean, it's annoying, but that's just the way it is. Anyhow, Karina, general. Somebody may be making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You've got the hard work that you put into something, work, school, business related, comes back to you. A Cancer and a Virgo enter that may be of significance. A wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. Life may change for the better for you quickly, like you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's like all of a sudden a lot of things may be happening at once. Don't neglect yourself. It's important that you make sure you're taking care of yourself. John. Details about the week ahead. Well, around business or work, school, whatever you do all day, you should be feeling like you're getting better respected, better compensated, and better treatment just in general. You may be putting effort into a creative project this week. It pays off by the week's end. There may be the opportunity to travel this week. I'm not sure what that's about, but cause for celebration comes in around that. You may be feeling like you're making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. This may be a work-related thing. Slow and steady wins the race, but your perseverance around work pays off. You should have like good opportunities around work or business where you can pick and choose this week. That's why you may walk away from something and go in a different direction. Capricorn comes in that could be of significance. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down and you're feeling pretty passionate about it. At some point throughout the week, you do have time for yourself or you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But it does look like a pretty busy week and also pretty productive. Virgo moon, love messages and good things coming. Okay, love messages. A disappointment moves into the past. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you're no longer holding yourself back. An earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. You're stepping into your own strength, your own self-confidence, which helps you make good decisions when it comes to love. You're walking away from something that no longer serves you and not looking back on the past. Eager for your life to move forward, and that's what's happening. Anxiety is moving into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. When it comes to love, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not, things do change for the better quickly. If you're not with anyone, you have plenty of energy coming in. You have an Aquarius, you also have a Libra, plus in your earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Money comes in. An Aries comes in. Intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. Success comes in around your new self-confidence. I don't know, this must be a work, business, school thing. And you're no longer feeling like you're holding yourself back or like you're being held back. Making decisions for life to move forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, and have faith that you're going to be at the right place at the right time. Or all of a sudden, sometime this fall, things just seem to like fall into place pretty easy for you. Yuri Ali, why did my ex-Libra drive by my house and close to my car an hour ago? What was he trying to do? He seems like he's mad at something. I don't know what happened. I don't think he meant to do anything, but I think that I don't know if he thought that you would see him and you would be like, you would see him do this stupid ass thing. He wasn't trying to do anything, but he's angry at something. He feels disappointed. He feels like he's been disrespected. He feels weak and he's acting out. I don't know. It was almost like a stupid threat. Almost like, I'm going to crash into your car. He's not going to crash into your car. And how does he even know that you saw him? I don't know what he's angry at, but he seemed like he was angry. It may not even be at you. He may not even be angry at you, and he's just being stupid. Sepia, General. Got a water sign that comes in, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Also looks like you got some money coming in. A wish comes true, put it out into the universe, and it could be something that you thought was either not going to happen or was a thing of the past. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Life comes back into balance, no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, feeling as if life is moving forward much more easily than it has been in quite some time. It also looks like you may be making decisions that are really pushing your life forward and not, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, making decisions from a different place. Instead of being, I don't know if it's like from a higher vibration, making better choices. Let's just put it that way as we move forward. Romance could heat up too sometime this fall. Sepia love. Got a committed relationship on the horizon with this soulmate, and the world is at your feet. You got a new beginning that may be coming out of the blue when you least expect it. The hard work you put into love is coming back to you, and you are headed towards the 10 cups being full. Listen to your intuition. Steady, successful partnerships come in. Negativity moves into the past. You got an Aries, a Cancer, a Virgo, and feeling like the next relationship you enter, or current one, if you're in one, is a little bit better balanced and more mutual and functioning well. A disappointment moves into the past. Stepping into your own strength is making you make better choices. I don't know, somebody new may be coming in. I don't know if there's an Aries around. Sepia, career. You might have choices moving forward. Success comes in around you having choices. No longer holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition. Your ambition should bring in at least one new choice. As far as career is concerned, you may even be going back to school, learning a new area of study. When you get a new job, you feel relief about it. You may be eager for things to move forward too. No longer holding yourself back. You should have at least one new business offer coming in. And I think that once that happens, you're going to feel like the weight of the world has just melted off your shoulders. Sepia, is Jonathan really interested in me? Two aces. Yeah, 70% chance yes, plus the 10 of cups. He is interested in you. Me and Jonathan. Me and Jonathan. Perseverance pays off. Perseverance pays off. Romance should heat up. Communication should come in. Love cup here is full. You should not be feeling burdened by this situation as we move through the rest of September and into October. Growth and transformation comes in, but you also should have choices. He shouldn't be the only person that's around you. Empress of Love. What's coming in love and career? Okay. Okay, when it comes to career, you're no longer feeling stuck, feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain when you move on or move forward. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to change companies. You could be moving up the ladder in your current company, or if you're looking for a new job altogether, then that could be moving on to Grand Pastures. Feeling a little bit more financially stable as things start to move forward quickly. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also could be on-the-job training. The world is at your feet, and you do have a new beginning around your career. So something should be improving, like either a promotion or a new job is on the horizon sometime this fall. You may also be feeling better respected and better compensated at work. Whether it's a new place or an old place, you do have a wish around the situation. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. See what's going on with love. Well, when it comes to love, you got the soulmate card here, first card that comes up. You got the Six of Pentacles. So this would be a well-functioning soulmate connection that You don't have to question. It's like, it's a good functioning relationship. If you're already in a relationship, great, things look good. Not in a relationship, you're not looking back on the past fondly, and you may be eager for things to move forward with someone new. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Gemini is also a possibility. You're prepared. The hard work that you've put into the universe for love is coming back to you. Got a committed relationship on the horizon, and it could be, it could happen sooner than you think. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. It should, I mean, all 10 cups should be full, not just career and love. Things look good. Enjoy it. Adriana. He is most likely new to the area, and she's explaining him everything. But she just told me she was interested in him, and I told her, oh, hold on, I'm having something with him. Oh, she told you that she was interested in him. No, I don't think he's interested in her. I don't think he's interested in her. I wouldn't focus on that, because you don't want to blow that up. You know what I mean? So she told me what happened before, and I told her that it made me feel like he's hitting on her. I don't think he is. I think that she's the new girl, and the new girl always gets attention for like 5 minutes. I swear to God, I've seen it happen so many times. I'm not even kidding. I've actually seen a lot of, I mean, they're younger kids, a lot of like dating for like 2 seconds. Like a new girl shows up, and then all of a sudden it's like everybody wants her attention. Somebody starts dating her for 3 weeks, and then that's it, it's over. And then somebody else. I mean, I don't know why, but it's like a new face, and that's interesting for a couple of minutes. It doesn't last though. Full moon. How did A feel and think about our conversation today? Well, I don't know what you spoke about, but it looks like he thinks that you're smart and intelligent, may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, or may have made a decision to make you an offer, may help you out with something, or the two of you feel like there's cause for celebration. Something around the conversation should be very positive for both of you, and things should move forward. And I'm thinking he's going to make you the offer with the Four of Cups in reverse. I don't know what you guys spoke about, but he feels like you're grounded and stable, and like it's a stable, steady partnership. Yeah, I don't know what you guys were discussing, but he definitely feels good about it, and like there's potential. Noonan, does Marcus like me or not? I'm confused at the moment. I think he likes you. I think he likes you as a person. I think he cares about you very much, but I don't know if the two of you are on the same page as far as where the relationship is going. I don't know if you were together once in the past, and maybe, I don't know if you want to go back to that relationship and he's not looking at things like that. It's like there's a disconnect here between where the two of you are. I don't think he's looking for a romantic connection. I think as a person, yes, he does like you. I mean, I agree with Vicky. It is girlfriend code to not mess with another one's guy, but if she didn't know that you had feelings for him, then now she knows. So now she should back off. If she didn't know, it's not really her fault. And I don't think he really likes her anyway. I just think that she's an interesting new face. I don't think that he really likes her. Denny, what is Dee planning against me or wanting? Is she just jealous? I think she isn't the smartest. She's not the smartest. And she comes up as very unsuccessful. She's not planning anything against you. I mean, what is she going to do to you? She can't do anything to you. She may be a little bit jealous. She may be a little jealous. She may not feel like she's that successful. She also may know that she's not really that smart. She comes up as somebody who's very weak. She may admire your strength. She also comes up as feeling like she's a disappointment or her life is disappointing. That has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with her. She just may be a little jealous that you're not stupid, and yeah, she's not planning on doing anything to you. Denny, general for September. You've got being guided by the divine. The weight of the world melts off your shoulders when things change for the better for you quickly. A wish comes true. Water sign enters that could be of significance: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you may hear from someone out of the blue if you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or that could be that the water sign comes in out of the blue. Either way, you also have money coming in. Business looks good. Balance comes back to your life. Things seem to move forward pretty quickly, and you got a new journey on the horizon. Danny, Mel's blessings for the rest of the year. Well, there's money coming in here. There's money and the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, lots of growth and change and transformation around money and finances and business. It also looks like there could be lots of new energy. Passion comes in, lots of new energy. There's a Cancer, there's a Virgo, there's a Sagittarius, and the world is at her feet. It also looks like good karma comes back. A lot of hard work. It should be a busy rest of the year. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A disappointment moves into the past and life moves forward. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in before the end of the year. Be careful when you don't want children. Especially around money, business, and finances look really good, like they're moving forward. Brianna, love reading for the rest of the week. You might need to have a little bit of patience with love this week. Things are moving forward, but you could be feeling a little bit stuck in the beginning of the week. If you're with someone, by the end of the week, things pick up. If you're not with anyone, by the end of the week, you have new energy coming in. That could be a Virgo. Brianna, work tomorrow. Work tomorrow. You should be feeling well respected, well compensated. Cause for celebration comes in, and you should be feeling very happy about work. Or you may be really loving things. And then things for the rest of the week seem to go slow and steady wins the race. But you got good energy around you all week. Georgia, love messages. Being at the right place at the right time may help you to move forward towards greener pastures. You got a Cancer coming in and also an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may at some point be making a decision to leave things in the past behind that no longer serve you. And you may explore new horizons. You got a new journey coming in. You have a wish coming true. Put it out into the universe. Denny, these thoughts and next actions towards me. Well, this person thinks that you're very strong and very successful. They may also think that you're well-liked. I don't think that this person is going to do anything. They feel burdened by the situation and there's distance. I don't don't know where the two of you, where your paths cross. If this is somebody at work, or if this is a friend, like in a social circle. It doesn't look like there is much of them that you have to deal with this week. If they're going to do anything, it would be communication, but I don't see communication coming in this week either from them. Maybe they're going to distance themselves a little bit. Denny, is the narc circle with the Virgo finally over? I think it is. I think it is, but I have to tell you, just because any time you deal with narcissists, they always come back at some point, or they always try at some point to reach out again. So don't let your guard down as far as like thinking, okay, it's over, I'll never have to hear from this person again, because they tend to always resurface. They're a real pain in the ass. It's okay though, just ignore them. As long as you ignore them, they won't bother you. They may try every now and again, but as long as you don't answer them, you're fine. Adriana, what's coming in between me and Sergio and I? Still communication, but not the best. He's been working a lot, and we haven't talked in a while until yesterday, but briefly, okay. Perseverance should pay off, and communication should heat up. It also looks like you got good karma coming in around it, and it could lead to a committed relationship at some point. Communication should pick up, and that's going to make you feel much better. For some reason, I don't know, it's all in the communication. Women tend to feel much more stable when they're getting a lot of communication, and that's what looks like happens. Perseverance pays off, and you may be seeing him soon. I don't know how often you see him, but you should be seeing him soon. He's been busy. He's not, I mean, that's true. But communication is going to pick up, and that's going to make a world of difference. Red, will I be moving soon? You should be moving soon, sometime this fall maybe. Ben Franklin, was he a Pisces? I don't know, I think he was a Pisces. Let's Google it and find out, because why not? The father of electricity. Oh no, he was a Scorpio, a Capricorn. He was born on January 17th. January 17th. I guess I'm not sure if it was January 17th, 1706, or January 6th, 1705. Anyway, he was a Capricorn. Red, week in general. May have a new business opportunity, and you may be feeling like you're getting paid better, better compensated, better respected, being guided by the divine. Maybe it's something that you fall into out of the clear blue sky. It does look like you're no longer feeling so burdened by the weight of the world, feeling like life has changed for the better quickly. Moving on to greener pastures, life comes back into balance. Put a wish out into the universe, you just might get it, and you could be starting a new journey of some type with the Fool, or something out of the blue spontaneous could come in and be a whole lot of fun. Mountain. Yeah, today's been okay. I hope yours has been too. I just had a free reading and the person said that I need to watch out for a car accident or something about drugs and alcohol. Can you confirm? Okay, let's see. I don't really see anything to be that concerned with. As far as like car stuff or that kind of stuff, I mean, I would always say just to be cautious. I've heard that a lot too in my day, and every time I hear it, I'm just extra cautious. Like, make sure that you're not rushing, or you're not late for anything, or, you know, if the light's turning red, make sure you stop at it, or, you know, it's yellow, make sure you stop at it. To my understanding, the way that I have, I'm a member with my friend Lori, Passages of the Light. And as a membership, every month she sends like a forecast. And it was recently in mine, I think it was in August, she gave me a time frame. She said to watch out between, I don't remember what the dates were exactly, but it was about a 10-day range. And just because I'm overly cautious about everything, I was just cautious all month about it, making sure that I'm not rushing, make sure there's always gas in the car. Like, these are things that I tend to not always be so good at. Like, I let the gas go down, and I tend to, you know, sometimes be in a hurry, or, you know, fucking around with the radio. I just be extra cautious, because why not? And as far as the drug thing, I don't see anything like that around you that's of concern. Unless it's something around somebody else that's in your life. But I don't see anything of danger around you as far as drugs or alcohol is concerned. Brianna, how is the Scorpio feeling about me, and what is next? The Scorpio thinks that you're a kind and caring person who's nurturing, sincere, and grounded. Communication seems to pick up, and you may be seeing one another in the near future, maybe sometime before the end of the month. I don't know how often you see each other, but things seem to change for the better for you quickly. So if you don't see each other that frequently, you may be seeing more of each other. If you talk frequently, but you don't see each other, you may start seeing each other. Things seem to change for the better quickly. I don't know where you are in that relationship, so it's hard for me to tell exactly what's next. It looks like the next step, whatever the next step may be for you guys. Georgia, general for the next few days. Got money coming in. Nine of Pentacles, got some money coming in. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or feeling relief around money. Looks like you've got a new journey on the horizon, and things change for you for the better quickly. A Cancer comes in that could be of significance. You also could be taking a little road trip. Being guided by the divine could lead you to a new job opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles can also be just a new beginning is on the horizon. It doesn't always have to be a new job. It just usually is. Oriella, will I get the job at Kalahari Resort in the IT department? I think you will, and it's going to be your choice as to whether or not you take it, because you might have another option too. That might not be the only job that you're offered. Mountain, she said it was something from the other side that had a stroke or head injury. I can't think of who. That somebody from the other side was telling her this. be an earth sign. You know of any earth signs on the other side that have had a stroke or a head injury? Somebody who is a generally happy person. Somebody who may have been like, I know this is going to sound crazy, but like a Jerry Garcia kind of a type. I don't know, like that kind of a type of a guy. That's what I get, but I don't know if this is really a person. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's saying that there was somebody from the other side that is giving her this message. So I'm not sure if that's the case. If it is, do you know anybody like that? Like a big burly type of a guy, maybe with a goatee or a beard, who passed over from one of those reasons? Oh damn, I lost my spot. Full moon. I am avoiding my dad's family well, and I don't want them in my life, and will kindly but firmly push them away if they show up in my life again. Oh, wait a minute, I think I skipped. Oh, you're avoiding them. Is that what you spoke to this guy A about? If that's the case, then he would be supportive in your journey of keeping the distance between you and your father's side, because he's supportive of you from that conversation. Anyhow, I wanted to clarify this. Okay, if this is somebody, this is Mountain with the head injury thing. If this is she said it was someone from the other side that had a stroke or a head injury that is telling her to tell you to watch out for a drug or alcohol thing and a car accident. And I get an earth sign who was like a bigger, burlier type of a guy, possibly with a beard. But I can't swear to that, because I don't know what she's seeing or what she's being told. Like, I'm not hearing anything. That's the image that I get in my head, like a bigger kind of a guy. Let me just ask again. I don't think you're in any danger. I don't think you're in any danger. I would just be overly cautious, because why not? It can't hurt to be extra cautious. Oh, thank you, Denny. You're very welcome. Lucky in love. The cycle is late. Am I pregnant? Okay, let's see. You could be. I would take a test. You get a 70% chance, yes. That's pretty high. I would take a test. T. Yvette, D's thoughts after our date last night. He felt good. Felt positive, like a romantic connection. Feels like there's good karma around this situation. Feels ambitious. You should be hearing from him soon if you haven't heard from him already. He may want to see you again pretty soon. Mo, signs that you see me meeting potentially for love. Okay, let's see. Okay, you've got perseverance around love pays off. Soulmate connection comes in. Could be with a Gemini. You have a Libra here. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You might be feeling a little bit like stuck when it comes to love, and then all of a sudden you may have a lot of choices. Six of Cups, somebody from your past comes back. A Leo comes in. A Capricorn is here. You also have a Virgo. Now, the person from the past can be one of these people, or they could be somebody totally different. You have options. Through divine timing, you may meet this Virgo. That may be a nice connection that you decide to move forward with. But you have a lot of energy around you, which is good. It's always good. Daniela, are my dreams telling me that he's cheating? Well, I think that your dreams are more of your fears, or that you're afraid that he's cheating. I'm not 100% sure he's cheating, but there's trouble here. Like if you're dreaming about it and you're afraid of it, it's in your subconscious, which means that if there's somewhere that you either don't trust him, or you may have been down that road with him before. The subconscious mind is where the dreams come from. More often than not, it's not something that's prophetic. It's usually something that is a fear, and something that we can relive, especially if it was something traumatic. So if he's cheated on you before and you're dreaming about it, it would be fears about him cheating again because you cheated in the past, and there's trauma there. The trauma comes out as you dream. It's like kind of purging it, which is healthy if you're no longer in the relationship. It's like you're getting over it. But if you're still in the relationship, it could manifest itself as him cheating in the future. At the end of the day, there is trust issues around this situation, so I would be careful with that. I would be more honest with yourself about what you think is going on, rather than what the dreams mean, because I don't think that they're a prophetic thing. Like, I don't think that he's cheating right now, but it seems like this is maybe something that repeats again at some point. I know that sounds really shitty because it's like waiting for the next time he cheats. But there's a reason why you're having those dreams. I mean, like I said, if he's cheated in the past, anything that's traumatic you're going to dream about, because it's in your subconscious and we're trying to push it out. We're trying to process it. And especially if it's a reoccurring dream. Like reoccurring dreams. I was having reoccurring dreams for a while about a horrible situation. And they weren't always the same dream, but it was always the same situation. So I went into a couple of different people and I discussed the dreams, and they were all from different backgrounds. Like, and one woman said to me, this is more of the way that you're dreaming it out of your system, you're getting over it. And that made a lot of sense to me, but that situation is something that's in the past. Somebody else said it's post-traumatic stress, and I'm like, you know what, like, the situation was horrible, but it wasn't something that was like, I don't know, I just think like post-traumatic stress would be caused by something that was much more like physically devastating. Like if you witnessed, God forbid, somebody dying or something like that, I think is post-traumatic stress. Like, I don't think that this situation really counted as that, but I don't know. The person told me it's post-traumatic stress from this situation. Anyhow, I would be cautious. I would be careful. Yeah, but I would think it's more about what's going on with you than it is him. If he's cheating, then that's a whole different story. But if you're focused on the cheating, or you're afraid of the cheating, that can manifest regardless of what he's doing, because fears manifest fast. So try to get down to the whether or not what it is that's making you feel this way, and forget about him for the moment. Because right now in the present, I don't think he's cheating. Full moon. How is the funeral that my parents are going to tonight going to be for them? It's a funeral on my dad's side of the family. I'm concerned that they may give my parents a hard time since I cut them out. Some people will. I feel like women will. I don't feel like all women will, but there may be like 2 or 3 women that have something to say. Yeah, and they may be feeling disappointed in that. And they may kind of feel like they're holding back, or they're held back, or they're stuck. I don't think overall it's going to be a bad night, but I think that there may be a couple of comments made. Too bad. It's too bad. I think that your parents will be fine. But, you know, it's like a snide remark. And I don't know why I feel like it comes from women. 2 of them. Daniela, Spirit cards. Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have faith and believe in yourself. Release. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation. A spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to review your options. Creative solutions. Full moon. What's going to happen for the rest of the year between me and my dad's side of the family? I'm going to continue avoiding them. And my dad, avoiding them, and my dad is not going to Thanksgiving and New Year's. Well, there's going to be anxiety and hurts around this. There's no doubt about that. But there's choices, and you're making choices and decisions that benefit you. I mean, that's going to be fine. But there are going to be wounds. You are going to have family members on that side that are going to be very upset. There's no doubt about it. And your dad's making decisions for himself. So you know something like, what are you going to do? You don't want to be part of that family anymore. So you have the right to no longer be part of that family if you're really against it. It's going to cause trouble. It's going to cause trouble. But you know what? It'll be what it is. You know, it is what it is. I mean, you know how many times, not only me, but most people wind up putting themselves in situations because they feel like they have to or they don't have a choice. We always have a choice. Don't fucking go. But yet, we do go because we don't want to say no, and we don't want to rock the boat, and we want to make everybody else happy but ourselves. I think you're making the right decision if you don't want these people to be part of your family. But with decisions, there's always consequences, and people are going to be hurt, and there is going to be drama over it. But so what? That's their problem, not yours. Georgia, what actions will Jim take the next couple of weeks? You may see communication pick up. You might be feeling a little bit more stable. The weight of the world melts off his shoulders, and it looks like he puts in a little bit more effort. You may feel as if he's like good karma's coming back to the situation, or things are a little bit more stable or steady over the next couple of weeks, especially around communication. UAF, Angel or take a step back. Take a step back. Where's the book? There it is. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There's an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you're encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions be lined up with you, You could open up yourself to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting for your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call on your angels and invite them to guide you to make a decision that will be supportive of your expansion for your highest good. When we try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we can often miss signals and signs and messages that are encouraging us to change our course. If you have a big decision to make now, or you're in the midst of taking a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is it for you? What is meant for you will not go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you'll trust the universal energy to support you. If you have concerns about another person or relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness, and then when you take a step back, the universe steps in. Divine timing. Divine timing. Page 36. Life is always unfolding in the perfect time, space, and sequence, so angel wisdom is encouraging you to move into the state of trust. Knowing that good things are always unfolding for you, you may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled. But instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, trust that your prayers are being answered and that your plans are coming into fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered. We always have that come up. That's right. We don't feel like our prayers are being answered. Somebody up there do something. For the love of God. But you must know that the universe and the angels are always working towards your highest good, and the outcome will be best to serve you. When this card appears, trust in the process. The card is a sign that your hopes and dreams are unfolding. You may not think so, but you need to remember that you may be working to the human time, whereas God is always working on soul time. And that can never be measured or rushed. That's true. You are being guided to know that your angel team is right there with you now, encouraging you to call in all the support from heaven and aligning your current situation with love. Imagine yourself in your situation covered in golden light and ask angels to show the way forward, knowing that they are always working for your highest good. The divine timing. I mean, it's true. I get it. I just feel like divine timing's got to be a little quicker. UAF, general regarding the conversation today. Conversation today seems to open up new choices, new avenues through divine timing, and things move forward. I think the conversation served you well, or will be serving you well in the future. More communication comes in, more focus on whatever the topic was, a new journey on the horizon, and things change for the better for you quickly. Now, when you smoked a lot of pot and partied a lot, she also said something about loss of a job or determination, but all very negative. About you? I don't think you're going to lose your job. She gave you all this negativity in one thing? I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that come up around you. Especially job loss or anything like that. No. I know, I would be concerned too. Like whenever somebody says that kind of negative shit and it's one right after the next. So the person that's giving her this information is somebody who died. They partied a lot. They had a head injury or a stroke. They're on the other side and they're giving you messages saying to be careful about drinking and drugs and to look out for a car accident and that you may lose your job. I can't believe all that's happening. I mean, it's not that it's impossible, but I haven't seen it. think it can also be something happened in your past, so you're always skeptical about relationships. With the cheating question, that one, yeah, that could be. Yeah, anything that is stuck in the subconscious that was like a trauma, and I would say that being cheated on is pretty traumatic. Thing is that it depends where the situation is. You know, it's like how I was saying to somebody the other day. At a certain point, it's our responsibility to not put up with that shit anymore, right? So it's like you might stand for it the first time it happens. You might stand for it the second time. But if we're going on like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, you're not really ever going to trust someone. And every time they apologize, you accept it. It kind of gives them the okay to do it again, because they know that you're gonna forgive them because you forgive them the first 5 times. So that's going to be stuck in your subconscious because you're kind of in like a cycle of toxicity, you know what I mean? But it depends where the relationship is. If you're just having dreams about somebody cheating who's never cheated on you, I would say that that's a fear. I mean, if it's never happened in the past, then I would say it's a fear. I mean, everyone has fears. But if it's something that's happened before, it's like getting over it, purging it. But I don't know. I don't know how. I think a lesson that most of us learn the hard way, no matter what the situation is to keep taking back someone who's fucked up over and over again is just never. That's just never a good idea. And I think too many people do that. And I've done it. I've done it, you know, but I just don't think it ever ends well. Anyhow. My conversation with the man 8 today was when I asked him if he knew any girls from a similar background as me to let me know if he had someone in mind. Okay, then the cards would indicate that he's going to be supportive of you, and if he can come up with someone, he'll hook you up with them. I don't know if he has anyone in mind right now, or if he maybe hasn't made the connection yet, but he should have someone in mind, and he does seem to want to help you out. Thomas. Why is finding love so difficult for me? It could be a timing issue. Let's see. Well, you got a committed relationship right here, so something's going to change. And you got balance coming into your life and you're moving forward. No longer holding yourself back. Disappointments move into the past. Maybe it was a timing thing. You do have love coming in. So I don't know how long you feel like it's been a long time for you to find love, because there's some people like me and my friends, none of us had a whole lot of love you know what I mean? Like, we spent a lot of years not involved with people. But at a certain point it changed, right? So sometimes it's just, that's the way you love, or that's the way you connect. Sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like, so maybe it's been hard for you to find love, but somebody else may have had 12 relationships that all sucked. So what? What's the difference? I mean, to me, from being the one that never really had a lot going on, I would always say, yeah, well, at least those were experiences. At least they were, you know, there was something. We had nothing for a long time. But sometimes it's a timing thing. Sometimes it's planetary. It does look like you have love coming in here. And with the Empress, this should be pretty positive. Empress comes in with love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity, and promise for the future. It also looks like it could be a grounded relationship that may come in with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also could help to, like, just be open to it. You know, I know it sounds like windbag, like, because I've heard that before. Just be open to it. Like, you don't know who's coming. You don't know where you can meet someone. I heard all that shit, right, when I was going through it. And you want to punch someone in the throat because it's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I can meet them at the gas station. Yeah, I know. Or the best was, we used to hang out at this bar down the street, and people would say, well, who are you going to meet in the bar? Who are you going to meet in the bar? Who are you going to meet in the bar? And meanwhile, we knew so many couples that met at that bar and got married and life moved on. Meanwhile, like, me and my friends were sitting there like assholes every night. But it did change. And I would say just being open to it, you know, like, I know it sounds really ridiculous, but just like when you're alone somewhere. A universe, I am open, I'm ready, willing, I'm able, send me someone. I'm ready for it. I mean, it looks like it's going to come in pretty soon. Two of Cups was the first card around you. Committed relationship. If anything, I would just say just be open to it. The possibilities that things can change tomorrow. And that's true because we know that the opposite has happened. Things have changed like shit overnight, right? Well, the opposite can happen too. The bottom falls out, the other shoe drops, everything's a mess, everything was fine yesterday. The opposite can happen too. You just kind of have to be open to believing that, which sometimes can be difficult. I get it. But it does look like you have a fire sign coming in. Full moon. General for this upcoming week at school. I'm a little behind in my work. I've been procrastinating, but I'll work very hard to catch up and get organized, and I'll be able. Also, okay. Let's see. See, when you make a decision to get your shit done, you get your shit done. So as long as you make the decision to do it, you're going to get everything done that you need to this week. Disappointments move into the past. You do have a new journey, so you could have a part-time gig coming in here. A new journey that's transforming around a new business opportunity. It also looks like somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And you should feel a sigh of relief by the end of the week, but you just got to stay on top of yourself, and I think you will. Danielle, a general for the month of October. Maybe making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit stressed or overwhelmed, and you could be dealing with a little bit of negativity. That may have something to do around your home or living situation. A disappointment or a hurt is going to move into the past, and you shouldn't have to deal with that again. Whatever it is, it heals and moves into the past. You have a new journey on the horizon that leads to success. Money comes in. It could have something to do with money, job, business, or something of that nature. Whatever it is that you do all day. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care is definitely suggested in the month of October. Full moon. Well, my biology professor granted me an extension on the quiz and the homework that I requested. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. I think you may have to like work at it to get them to give in to you. I think you may have to work a little harder to get the yes, and then I think they'll give in. I don't know, 33% chance is kind of low. Priscilla, general reading for this upcoming week. You're no longer holding yourself back. You feel like life has come back into balance and you're moving on to greener pastures. Could have a new business opportunity on the horizon. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around business and finances, and you may be very focused on your career. It also looks like you've got the potential to go back to school or learn a new area of study. That could come up sometime this week. Money's coming in, and you're feeling like a new little adventure's on the horizon. Daniela, if I get the vaccine, will I have complications? I don't think so. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. I hate that question only because I feel like I'm too fucked up over it to answer it 100% clearly. No, I don't think that you're going to have any major complications. As far as like when I spoke to my doctor about it, she was like, well, I had arm pain, I had the sniffles, I had a fever. I'm like, those aren't complications. I could give a shit less about that. I want to know, am I going to have blood clots and heart attacks and shit like that? Basically, what I think is that it's probably going to be fine. I'm just very skeptical. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I've always been the kind of person that doesn't like to take extra medicine for no good reason, you know. So maybe that's why I'm so skeptical of it. It just doesn't sit right with me. Cards indicate you'll be okay. Emmett, is P going to get my back and push for my benefit? Is P going to get my back and push for my benefit? Yes, I believe so. This person is willing to help you if they can. Crystal, will my job will pay me full-time 72 hours? Will my job pay me full-time 72 hours? 72 hours in a week? That's a lot. Oh, between two jobs, 72 hours. Yeah, you can make that happen. If that's what you want, yeah, you can make that happen. But for one job, that's a whole lot of overtime. Usually companies don't like to pay that much overtime. But in two jobs, yeah, I think you could do that. And I think it would be beneficial. Full moon. When will I hear back from A regarding what I asked about in the phone if you knew any girls? How will it go? Okay, let's see. You should hear back from him sometime in October. I think he's going to know someone. It could be a Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio, or it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you got a committed relationship coming in. He may come up with options. There may be options and choices. Yeah, I think you'll hear from him in October. For moon, I don't see it yet, so let me just go back up to the top. Vicky, love reading for the rest of September. Your perseverance pays off. You're no longer holding yourself back. Disappointment moves into the past, and you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Soulmate connection here. Happiness is coming in. Sun is in reverse, so it could be a little bit delayed. Maybe it doesn't happen by the end of the month, but I think that communication should pick up and things should be moving forward, and negativity has moved into the past, at least by the end of September, even if you don't have the whole happiness thing yet. It's on its way. Anonymous, how does Jaden Sagittarius feel about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're sincere, intelligent, hardworking, loyal, dependable, and reliable. Esha, Nathan and I for this upcoming week. You may feel like it's slow and stagnant this week, and you might find that to be a little bit disappointing. By the end of the week, things may pick up. You might be feeling like the whole thing is kind of weak, and then towards the end of the week, you feel better about it. I guess things get better before the end of the week. The beginning of the week, you may be feeling a little disappointed in him, or like it's slow and stagnant and going nowhere. But then towards the end of the week, things pick up. Donna's current feelings and energy from Vivi towards me. Her energy is good. It's like she's going with divine guidance. I would say her feelings have not changed. She cares very much about you. She may be undecided about what to do, so she's not doing anything and she's throwing it over towards, she's giving it over to the universe. Whatever will be, but she cares very deeply for you, and I don't think that she ever stopped. She may fall out of balance. Things may kind of knock her off her feet pretty easily, and then she pulls her energy back. I think she may be afraid of being hurt. I mean, who isn't in this crazy fucking world? But that's what comes up around her right now anyway. Arathi, general guidance. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got a new journey on the horizon. Growth, change, and transformations coming into you as a person and around your life that's leading you towards success. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care is super important. Helps life to change for the better quickly. Maybe making a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel is stuck or stagnant or no longer serving you. Street. What does his mom think about me? Her name is Portia. She thinks that you're intelligent, smart, kind, sincere, creative, and unique, well-balanced, stable, attractive, and intelligent. Full moon. I know I already asked this, but for the question, a deeper general around school for this upcoming week, I'm quite behind and I'm going to work extremely hard to catch up. Well, it's in your power, and that's what you're doing. Here you are, working hard. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but if you stay focused on your path and you don't let anything hold you back, I don't think you're letting anything get in your way, you get it all done, or at least you get the majority of it done, that's most important. Perseverance pays off and things move forward pretty quickly. Feeling successful, stable, and relieved towards the end of the week. Being guided by the divine. You might have to pull some long hours, but you should be getting it all done. The potential is there. And when you set your mind to it, it seems to flow pretty easily. I think you might be a little bit more overwhelmed than you need to be. I don't think it's as bad as you're anticipating it. Emin, do you see my teeth health condition is retarding? Do you see my teeth health condition? Like, is the issue with your teeth getting better? Let's see. I think it is getting better. Are you under some sort of doctor's care? I think it's getting better. I think it's improving, which reminds me I have to make an appointment with the dentist tomorrow because I haven't gone in quite some time. Lovely. How will my first day at my new job go tomorrow? Oh, congratulations. Good luck. It should go well. Feeling balanced and feeling extremely happy, like there's some good luck around you. Listening to your intuition, and negativity has moved into the past. It should be a good day. Lovely. What can I expect at the new Old Navy job? Oh, that should be fun. That should be a good place to work. Right? Their clothes are fun. I think you're going to love it. You got the love cup full here. You may really like it. You may also meet a lot of nice people. You know, people always complain about working in retail, and I worked in retail for like 100 million years, but you meet so many different people. And it really does broaden your circle. You got some nice money coming in. You're feeling successful. There also may be room for growth. A new journey that brings in happiness. A wish comes true. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around that job. It could lead you to other things. I think it's a great opportunity. Breezy, what advice does my spirit guide have for me on rather if I show up at the court date against Jeremy? Like, do my spirit cards think I should show up to them all or no? Well, I don't think that the spirit guides, like, I think it's your journey and you're the one that makes the decision, right? They can guide you, but I don't think that they can tell you what you should do. I think you have to decide that. I think too many times we're looking for someone else to tell us what to do. You got to make that decision. If this is a case that is important to you, I think that you have a right to be there and that you should be there. I just think it's going to be beneficial for you. It's like earning respect. I would be there. I mean, that's what I think. I think that if it doesn't interfere with like work, or you can finagle it so that you can be there, I just think it's better off that you're there. This way you know what's going on and you see it, rather than having to hear it secondhand. And yeah, I mean, I can't tell you that that's what the spirit guides want you to do, because I think you have to make the decision. You know, it's like you're in this situation because of choices that you made. That's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just part of life, right? Everything is part of life, and everything that's part of life has got a good, a bad, and an indifferent. And it's just part of the thing. Like, it's part of the journey, right? I don't believe that spirit guides can tell you what to do. Like, you don't answer to them. They're just guides. I think you should go. That's what I think. I know that it may be awkward, it may be uncomfortable, and you might not want to be there, but I don't think anybody ever wants to go to court, ever. I think it always causes anxiety, especially because, like, judges can be very abrupt, right? It's like yes or no, right? You don't get a chance to say a lot. At least from what I've seen. I mean, I recently went to that court thing for the ticket. But I think you should be there. Yeah, I think it's going to be beneficial for you. Eva, what does Sumi think of me? What does Sumi think of me? Thinks that you're well balanced, smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, spontaneous, sincere, fun to be around, intelligent, comes up again, a little bit ambitious, has a lot of respect for you, and thinks that you're very independent. Oh, Emma, no, I don't think it's getting any worse. Not now, anyway. I've been hearing a lot of good things about vitamin D just in general. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it, but you know what I mean. And also, if you can, spend like 15 or 20 minutes outside every day in the sun without blockages, because that's good vitamin D. You know what I mean? Anyhow. Ariella, general for the rest of September. You are being guided by the divine. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. A disappointment moves into the past. You got a Taurus that comes in that may be of significance. Some good luck comes in. Out of the clear blue sky, you may have an air sign that comes in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that may be significant. No longer feeling so burdened or weighed down, but feel as if you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Happiness comes out when you listen to your intuition. You could have a new job or business opportunity here, and you have a wish around that, so put it out into the universe. Get a little sun. 15, 20 minutes, whatever you got time for. Adriana, how did you feel by watching me on VA video call? I think he felt good. I think he felt like it was divine timing, or there was divine timing involved. I think he was happy to see you. I think that whatever it was successful. There's success coming in over here, and he also felt a little bit of relief. There's relief around the situation. Lovely. What can I expect this week? My birthday is the 16th. Oh, happy birthday. Should be a good week. You got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have plenty of choices and options, especially around your birthday, maybe with friends or family. You got a Cancer around that could be of significance. You've got a Taurus also around that may be of significance. Being guided by the divine brings in new opportunities sometime this week. You may be making a decision to put your wants and needs first, or to make better decisions, especially regarding money this week. And you have a wish that comes true, put it out into the universe, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. There's also some quiet time to take for yourself before the week ends. Rest, relaxation, or self-care. K-Love. Why did the Capricorn ghost me? A fucking coward. That's why. Cowards. Cowards ghost people. Now, in his case, it looks like either he may have been feeling very undecided about what to do. I don't know if his intent, this is what they say, this is what a psychologist said that I had been listening to at one point. Most people don't intend to ghost. They intend to get back to the person at some point, and then too much time gets in the way, and then they kind of put it out into the universe like, well, whatever's meant to be will be. Kind of like a cop-out, but they're a coward. You know, cowards ghost. I don't think this person intended to hurt your feelings, ghost you, or disappear. Time got away from them. They had a new beginning. They were feeling prepared to move in a different direction, and they just never got back to you. It's a shit-ass thing to do to someone. And it's a coward. There's no two ways about that. Lovely. Will this job give me the financial stability I'm looking for? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of opportunity around this job. Feeling balanced and feeling relieved. I think it's a good opportunity. T-Bet, me and Leonard the next couple of weeks. You could be starting a new journey through divine timing, and it looks like communication should pick up. You may be feeling a little bit more balance around the situation, but ultimately it's going to be your choice as to which direction you decide to take it in. Anonymous, is Jaden Sagittarius attracted to me? I know it's dumb to ask this, but I'm just checking. Okay. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Adriana, will he call me back tonight? think he will, yeah. His intentions are to. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Julie, is R really going to Florida for religious reasons? Yes, he is. I'm thinking about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now, and you know that I'm not supposed to be eating at this hour. I'm not supposed to eat again until tomorrow at 1. That sucks. Shit. Jin, what is Dee's thoughts about my idea of traveling to Singapore with him next year? He thinks that it's a nice idea, but he doesn't think that it's going to be possible or that it's going to come into fruition. He feels like there's disappointment around that situation. Column, general. Got some good luck coming in. You got a new beginning on the horizon. That could be a new job or business opportunity. Doesn't have to be though. Life changes for the better for you quickly, possibly overnight. Walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you brings in, new opportunities. Perseverance pays off and a wish comes true. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Got a creative project on the horizon, and the love cup is full with a love connection. If you're with someone, great. If not, you have a committed relationship coming in if that's what you're looking for. You also have some money coming in here with the 10 of Pentacles. Adriana, when could he say something about upgrading our relationship? October. Anytime between now and October. Where the hell am I? Shawili? Why do I say it wrong? Shawali. Will I get selected in the Lucknow University? I think you will. Yep. Adriana, will he initiate the conversation or will I have to say something? You might have to say something to get it to move along a little faster. I don't know. He seems a little bit stagnant as far as having a real conversation about it. You might have to say something to get it off the ground. Julie, how's the Libra feeling? Think I didn't want to give him a kiss. he didn't feel bad. You can't feel something that you don't feel, you know. I mean, he may be disappointed. Yeah, he's disappointed. He may think that you're into someone else too, or there's someone else around. Yeah, he's disappointed. Yeah, he may feel like he's put in some hard work, but he didn't see much of a payoff. But you know what? If you can't, you know, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. I couldn't do that either if I wasn't feeling it. What's going on in the Libra's life? He's become silent. He seems to be very busy lately, and he feels like he's very prepared. He's got a lot going on. He may be very busy with business. It also looks like somebody may have made him an offer that would have been hard to turn down. He's got a lot happening. He's got a fire sign around him, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like he may be traveling or have the opportunity to travel. He's got a lot happening here. Humra, does the ex still want me? I think that this person cares about you, but I don't think that they're looking back to get into a relationship at this point. Lita, how did he feel seeing me posting my degrees? He feels stressed out. I don't know what his problem is, but he feels burdened by the situation. Maybe, I don't know who he is, but maybe he feels like his life has gone nowhere, or he feels disrespectful, or he feels like disrespected, or he feels like he didn't live up to what you lived up to. He may be a little bit jealous, got a little negativity around it. What an ass. Jan, will my ex, the Pisces, contact me soon? I don't see communication coming in soon. Caribbean, general love. Caribbean, general love. Disappointment moves into the past. There's someone in your world right now that would make good connection. You haven't made the connection yet, but they should be stepping forward. If you're not with anyone right now, it's someone in your world. You haven't made the connection yet. They may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you'll be prepared for things to move forward pretty quickly, and they will. If you're with someone right now, the solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it. Before the end of September, you will. A disappointment around your current relationship moves into the past, and you're prepared for things to move forward, and they will. Fia, what's coming towards me? Got a new journey on the horizon. An old wound is starting to heal. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. Things change for the better for you quickly. Money comes in. John, does Ileana the Sagittarius interest in me in an erotic way? Yes, I believe so. Yes. Julie, will I get to see C in person this week? Yes, I think so. Ariella, how Andy will react if I contact him. I think it'll be positive. He'll feel relief around the situation. I think that it would be positive if you contacted him. He would respond well. He would be happy to hear from you. Nuria, do you have a question or you just want a general? Nav general for today. You should have choices coming in and something that makes you very happy. Feeling very well balanced, also feeling like well respected, no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Life seems to move forward pretty nicely today. Adrian, if he calls back tonight and I told him we should try to be together, how would he react? I think he would be shocked, but things could move forward with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things can move forward pretty quickly. He may be kind of shocked. I don't think he would be expecting it, but it also doesn't look as if he holds himself back. Maria, my name is Linda. How does my partner feel about me? Her name is Christine and she's a Taurus. Okay, let's see. She thinks very highly of you. I don't know how long you guys have been together, but I mean, Taurus is usually slow and steady. Let me tell you, I know. Slow and steady wins the race. But she thinks that you are kind, caring, intuitive, successful, well-balanced, attractive, maybe even a little bit mysterious. Thinks that the two of you have a soulmate connection. I don't know if she thinks along those terms, soulmate, but she may think that the two of you have a great connection. She also seems to think that you're smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, and sincere. Looks pretty good. Crystal, will I get paid 48 hours at my second job? Yeah, you can make that happen. Yeah. Yep. Libra love. Love for the week. You have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And with that, an Aries comes in and a Taurus. There's new energy coming in this week. That may make you feel relieved. There's relief around. New opportunities are always a good thing. Amber, what's good coming my way? Got success coming in around business, work, school, whatever you do all day. You also have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're in one, great. There's growth, change, and transformation around your current relationship that's very positive and passionate. If you're not with anyone, a Scorpio could be coming in. It also looks like you may be traveling in the near future. Michael Hernandez, what does Oscar think of me? Thinks that you're very intelligent, smart and intelligent, ambitious, kind-hearted and sincere, stable, compassionate, serene, attractive, has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're spontaneous and fun. Crystal, did I answer it wrong? Send the question again if I answered it wrong. Like, will you be able to clear 48 hours at your second job only? I think so, yeah, if that was the question. Cinnamon, next 48 hours. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Things change for the better for you quickly, especially around money. It also looks like your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Could have a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and also a Virgo. Adriana, what's coming next? Choices. Romance could heat up, but you may have some choices. You also may be very focused on a business opportunity, feeling prepared, maybe feeling undecided. Feeling prepared for business, but you could be feeling undecided about love. Well, I had a weird dream. I'd like to know if Vanessa is involved with someone else romantically. I don't think she is right now, no. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Harsha, where will I be a year from now? Well, you have good money coming in, so you may be either getting a promotion or a better job. Things change for the better for you quickly when you listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, serves you well. A Virgo comes in of significance, feeling a little bit more financially stable. A disappointment has moved into the past, and a romantic situation has moved forward. I think you'll be in a good place a year from now. Mel, general for the week. You may be very busy around work, school, business, feeling a little bit more financially stable and also very successful, but very busy. Water sign is around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It could be that water sign. It also could be, we got some good karma coming in before the end of the week. Feeling balanced. Communication comes in with the Libra. I don't know if the Libra is someone new. Maybe they come in out of the clear blue sky. You have an Aquarius around this week. You have time. You do have some time where you carve out a little bit of time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which is important because it looks like one hell of a busy week. Adriana, advice about me and Sergio. Well, things could change for the better for you guys quickly, and there is cause for celebration that comes in that makes you feel relief. Bottom line here is I think that you have to do what you feel comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with expressing how you feel because it has been shitty in the past, which I've been through that myself, so I totally get it. You know, it's like, why do I have to say something and then I feel like an asshole? But it does look like negativity around the situation is moving into the past, and there is opportunity for success. You know, here's the thing. I didn't read everything that you were saying. I just happened to read that part. And that you and him have been friends for a long time. This is what I think is the hard part. if he decides at some point that he doesn't want things to move forward, it's going to be really hard to remain friends with him, because whenever you're friends with someone and they're in your life, I think there's always hope that something is going to change. If you say something to them and things move forward, you have a conversation, you decide you're going to start seeing one another, things move forward. If they don't move forward, it's going to be hard to stay friends with him anyway. So it's sort of like, it's difficult because if someone else comes in, you're not going to feel this way about him. Like, you'll move forward with someone else. You're not going to be hung up on him when someone else shows up. And there is a committed relationship coming in the future for you. So if it's not him, it's someone else. It could be a difficult time period where you're not with someone else if he doesn't want to move forward. But I do think he cares about you. I do think he looks at you as a girl and not just as a friend, you know, like as an interest, not just as a friend. It's a tough situation. I think you have to do what you feel comfortable with. And if you don't feel comfortable saying anything, then don't do it now. The best time to do it is when you feel comfortable with it. And you feel like, you know what, this is the time I'm going to do it. Like, and I'm not nervous and I'm just ready to do it. If something is kind of holding you back, I would say it's not the right time. You have a lot of energy around you. I don't think that if things don't work out with this guy, I still think that you're going to be with somebody else relatively soon. It's just, I've been in this situation before, and many people are in this situation where they have a friend and they're hoping it's going to turn into more, and it never does, and it's very, very hard to maintain a friendship like that. I think it's a little different for guys. I don't know why. I just think it is. Like, I know that I've had a lot of guy friends that throughout the years that have had crushes on women or girls, you know, in high school and shit, and they were able to stay friends with them. And they didn't really care so much when that girl got involved with someone else. I just think that men and women are different. They feel differently, they react differently, and it's just different. I think that women can be much more emotional and men can be much more realistic. So like saying something like, I don't want to get involved with you because we're friends and I value your friendship, is a valid thing coming from a man, where a woman may, I mean, a man will be hurt too by that, but a man may feel like he's telling you the truth when he tells you that, whereas sometimes a woman says that and that's just giving you the friends line. You know, nobody wants the friends line, but it's unfortunate, you know. It's like that men can be a little bit more logical, which works as a pro and a con. You know, they could be very logical and not leave unhappy situations because it's easier for them, and logically it makes sense for them to stay where they are, you know. I never thought that I would remain friends with someone I already liked, but David, after all the drama, is one of my best friends. Yeah. But you also have a lot of energy around you right now. That's why I think that if you were to tell him, and even if it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, I think that there's so much else coming in around you that you wouldn't get hung up on it. Like, it would be a moment in time you would be upset. It wouldn't be like years. Like, when I was in this situation with Matt, that was fucking years that went on. Not really, like maybe 2 years, but 2 years is a long time. Yeah, you won't have that because you have other opportunities coming in. Everyone is different, yeah. I mean, I think that you gotta do what you're comfortable with. And if you really like him and you want things to move forward, that's one thing. But I wouldn't let that other new person, that friend, be the deciding factor. Like, don't feel like you gotta jump before she does, because I don't think that he's interested in her anyway, and I think you told her to back off, and I think she will. Hopefully she will. Yeah, like, I feel like nothing good ever happens when you act out of desperation. That's just not from the cards. That's just my experience. From every time I've acted out in desperation, it never worked well. Ash, what does Ken think of me currently? Thinks that you're spontaneous, attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, stable, intelligent, unique, very intelligent, very smart, and very ambitious. Amber, my ex-boyfriend Edwin's putting witchcraft on me. No, I don't believe he is. But if you feel like he is, then you just got to do some sort of protection and block it. Reversal, send it back to him. You can buy a reversal spell pretty quickly. You can also, you know, bathe with salt. Put salt by the front door. Wear Florida water, sage. But yeah, I don't think he's doing anything. Passion. Am I in a proper vibration to attract the love from the Libra S? I believe you are. Yeah, I think you are. I don't think you have to do anything else. No, I don't think anyone's putting witchcraft on you, but if you're worried, you can protect yourself regardless, even if nobody's doing anything. Maybe he doesn't know that you blocked him yet. Maybe once he finds out, he may change his mind. Well, Adriana, then go for it whenever you're ready. But do it when you're ready. You know what I mean? Like, not because you're worried about somebody else. And when you're feeling confident and you feel like it's time, then that's when you do it. Oh, he knows he's blocked? He blocked you too? He only blocked you to be an asshole. He blocked you back. I don't really think that he's that mad at you. I think he just did it, because you blocked him. He was like, here, take this. So you could play at that game. Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for? Anthony and Spiritually Beautiful I didn't answer for. Right? I don't think I did. Rising Star, how did A find out about me and S? How did A find out about me and S? Communication came in from a Leo. I don't know who the Leo is. There's also a water sign that might be involved. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Dragon, what is the situation of the Gemini and the Cancer, and will they separate? I don't see a separation coming in right now. It actually looks like things are pretty good right now. Somebody made the other person an offer that was hard to turn down, and they started a new journey. They feel like they have the world at their feet, and things are moving forward. Any negativity is moved into the past. I don't see them separating in the near future. Yeah. It looks like they feel like there's relief around the situation, and they're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. I don't see them separating right now. Let's see what happens. Right now, things look pretty good. Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Spiritually Beautiful. Will Evelyn get karma for the way she treated me? No, I can't read on that. You know I can't with the karma thing. Karma is not just, it's not like you're mean to me, like building falls on top of you. You know, it doesn't work like that. No. I can't read on the karma thing. Because it's impossible. It's like karma. It doesn't just incorporate the way I treat you. It's like my whole life. Can you ask a different question, Anthony? What things make the Cancer think about me these days? What things make Cancer think about me? School. Did you know her from school? You did know her from school, right? School comes up. Work comes up. Like, I don't know, did you have a class together? School reminds her of you. I don't know why. School. Work. Oh, Polly, how is the situation with E at home? Okay. Looks like feeling prepared, listening to their intuition, things seem to move forward or stabilize around the home. Things have changed for the better. Negativity has moved into the past. More money may be coming into the home. That may be helpful if there were issues. And it looks like, yeah, things look pretty decent at home. You studied together. That reminds her of you, Anthony. Spiritually, is KR faithful like he tells me? Yeah, I think so, but you know, like that makes me nervous. Because why should somebody tell you that they're faithful to you? It should, like, you should just be faithful. Like, that shouldn't be something that gets questioned. So I don't know. If you guys are having a conversation about that, I would, like, that to me is a red flag. Like, I've never been in a relationship with somebody who had to tell me that they were faithful. It's like, it was just kind of like you're in a relationship with someone, you're faithful. If there was something, and I never thought that anybody was cheating on me. I mean, I guess if they were, they got away with it because I never thought it. But like to me, there's trust issues. If you're discussing whether or not somebody's being faithful, then there are trust issues there, which makes me feel like there's an issue with the relationship to begin with. So, but you have to figure that out. But was he really messing with Evelyn? It's since the times that I've been reading you, right, over the couple of years, it seems like there's always a situation where it's you and you're worried about another woman. And you're always asking about another woman. Now, the issue here is that you can keep creating that situation because you're very focused on it. I can't remember the first guy, but there was another woman around him. Then there was another guy recently that you were asking about another woman. There always seems to be another woman that you're focused on. I think this has less to do with the man you're involved with and more to do with the women. But you have to figure that out. It's like, it's very possible to keep cultivating the same situation over and over again out of your own fears. But you have to figure that out. Like, if you're thinking that he's messing with Evelyn and he isn't, then you can cultivate that. Like, you can cultivate him cheating because you don't trust him. That goes out into the universe and manifests fast. So those are really questions for you. Like, you have to figure that out. Like, why is it that there's always some other woman that you have an issue with? Because that third party, whoever it is, will become very important the more you focus on them. Now, if this guy is legitimately cheating, that's one thing. But if you don't know that he's cheating, but it's in your head that he's cheating, this isn't the first time we've been down this road with women. So I would figure out where that's coming from. I think I meant Julie. Would it be during this week or over the weekend when I spend the time with C? I think it may be during the week, like maybe like midweek. Divine Cancer, what's coming in next week? Love could be heating up this week with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. I don't know where you are in your love life, but love may be heating up or a wish comes true around love. Negativity moves into the past. Making it to the top of the mountain, breathing a sigh of relief. It may be a good week for you around love. Rimmel, what does my manager S think about me? Thinks that you're intelligent, you have a lot of potential. You're reliable, dependable, strong, hardworking, and sincere. 8 of Pentacles, they may be trading you for something else. Is that it? Did I get to everyone? I think I answered for everyone. Alrighty then, that's it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. Hopefully, I think I have to go grocery shopping tomorrow, so if I can get on in the morning, that would be good. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What about Zara? Zara, do you have a question? No? All right, then I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a nice night. Bye-bye. Thank you all for being here. Good night.